been a big week, had a lot of appointments, had an interesting conversation with a business owner who was failing to hit his goals. As we talked, he mentioned that his 11 salespeople were struggling to convert their inbound leads into clients. They had a process laid out, but it simply wasn't producing the results they expected. It was producing the results it always had. He had a goal. He wanted to grow his business over the next 12 months by about 15%. And I asked him, gee, that's a pretty big goal. How do you plan on doing that? And he said, it's simple. I'm simply going to ramp up my spending on leads by about 30%. Figure with what my people can close, 30% more inbound leads, I should end up with 15% more business. I asked him if I could say something that would upset him, and he said, sure. I asked him if he would throw me out if I told him something that would upset him. He said, no, he wouldn't. Well, as it turns out, he was lying, because when I said, all leads suck when your salespeople are unprepared, he got mad, ended the interview, and threw me out of his building. He then called me later on and said, hey, you might be right. He goes, what if I took that money, the money that's producing all these inbound leads already, and instead of getting more inbound leads my people can't handle, what if I did sales training and figured out whether or not they could maybe qualify better, identify the right prospects, the people we most want to do business? Do you think that would help? And I said, I'm not sure. But I know doing the same thing over and over again, spending more to generate inbound leads, that sure ain't gonna fix the problem. As it turns out, his sales force really wasn't wired to sell. His process really wasn't product market fit. He really had some other issues, and we didn't end up working together. But I was happy that he at least realized that doing more of the same would not produce a different result. Not sure how to kind of shift it up, figure out whether or not you have product market fit, figure out whether or not the people you have are wired to sell. Maybe we should talk. Give me a call, 317-678-8800.
You realize nobody is really physically throwing you out anywhere.
Well, him and a hydraulic jack and a forklift maybe.